Welcome back to another edition of Metals, Money, and Markets Weekly, week ending March 31st, 2017. As always, with Mickey Fulp, the Mercenary Geologist, and for miningclips.com, I'm Rob Goodman. Well, Mickey, not a whole lot going on, but markets, U.S. markets certainly were strong. Gold rallied today to get into positive territory, but silver was probably the big winner.
Well, the U.S. markets did have a strong week for the first time in about 3 weeks. Gold and silver really tracked the U.S. dollar this week, and the dollar was down on Monday and then rallied above 100 by Wednesday. So it actually was up. Gold basically finished flat at 12.48, up $2 on the week. Silver had a nice week. It was up 3% almost, up to 18.19. Meanwhile, platinum and palladium did not fare so well this week, with both down about 1.5%. Platinum closed at 9.48. Palladium closed at 7.96. Meanwhile, copper continues to consolidate in this $2.60 to $2.70 range, closed at $2.63, up 0.7% over the week. The strikes that have been hitting in South America so hard, the unions at Escondida, the world's largest mine, returned to work this week without a contract. And this is significant because Chile has a couple of new laws coming in that freeze benefits and basically socialistic labor laws. So this is not good for Escondida. Meanwhile, Cerro Verde improved, settled its strike, and went back to work.
I didn't see a whole lot of news, but oil had a nice little bounce this week.
Well, there wasn't really a lot of earth-shattering news, but it was up almost 6%, went above $50. I think on Wednesday, closed the week at 50.72. This despite U.S. shale oil continuing to roll another 20 rigs this week, and the drilled but uncompleted wells are increasing once again. It estimated there's 300,000 barrels a day of potential production from once these wells are fracked and completed. So that will continue to overhang the oil market. Meanwhile, uranium on weak demand had basically a flat week, closed at 24.25, down 50 cents.
Yeah, moving on to currencies, as mentioned, dollar up a little, euro off, and loonie up a little.
Yeah, as would be expected with the euro. The dollar started the week at 99, but around 99, made a very nice rally, closed the week at 100.64, up almost 1%. Euro, of course, lost about 1%, closed at 107. And loonie had a nice week, went above 75 cents for the first time in looks like 5 weeks, closed at 0.7514, up 0.5%. And I think that probably has to do with oil.
Moving on to the markets, everything's in positive territory. The NASDAQ actually closed at an all-time high, I believe, the last couple of days.
It has closed at 59.12, up almost 1.5% for the week. The other two markets, the Dow did not have a particularly good week, but it was up, closed at 20,663 for 0.3% gain. S&P 500 gained almost 1% to close at 2363. This is in advance. The first quarter ended today, and that's year end for a number of corporations. So we will, over the next 3 or 4 weeks, start to see first quarter or yearly earnings. So the market is likely anticipating good numbers there.
Moving on to the venture, up 1.5%.
Yeah, so the venture was nicely stronger, but on relatively low volumes yet. If we look, though, it's been flat for nearly 2 months now, up 1.5%, as you said. This is generally a time, kind of a doldrums after PDAC until we get into May. The venture exchange usually does not move very much up or down, and we're seeing that this year.
Okay, Mickey, as always, appreciate the time and look forward to catching up with you next week.
All right, thanks a lot, Rob.